everybody. Welcome back once again to the Nerdbot podcast, hosted by me, Anthony Ayala, and the Nerdbot Media Company. Welcome back once again. I actually have a great group of hosts with me once again, and guests. Actually, a guest today, which is really great. I got Issac Alamada from Nuke the Fridge. Issac,
how's it going?
Welcome to the Nerdbot podcast.
Thanks for inviting me.
Dude, we're really excited to have you on. You're our first guest ever.
Yep.
That's going to excite the whole group, I'm sure, as well. And
it's such an honor. Such an honor.
Thank you. It is an honor. Thank you. We also got Frankie Obe.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Frankie, welcome back. Obi-Juan himself.
Yes.
We also got Andres Franco.
Hey, how you guys doing? I just had a shitload of pizza.
I love that. That's how we can relate. Yes. I love eating pizza, and when I eat a shit ton of it.
There you go.
Well, he said a load. You said ton. So let's get our.
Either way, you'd need a truck for it. Am I right?
You're right.
You're right. Point for me. Jaime T, welcome.
Hey guys, how's it going?
He's free. He's feeling happy. Go happy and free.
Very free.
Free bird.
And we also got Zach Roberts here as well. Zach, how you doing today?
What's up, guys? Ready to talk about some Battlefront. I don't know why I went sultry with that. I was like, we're ready to talk about Battlefront.
That shows how you really feel about Battlefront.
Really
when he gets home, Battlefront comes on, the lights go down, maybe some scented candles.
Yeah, it's like the card system.
Glass of wine, he's ready to go.
How many hours have you dedicated so far?
I don't want to get into details. I don't want to incriminate myself.
It just came out.
Decriminate. Right, I know. That's what's so incriminating about it is how much time I put in already.
We're gonna have to call the rehab center right away.
Yeah, I know, right?
At this point, who else has played it? Have you guys played Battlefront yet?
I think we all did.
I played some.
Everybody's played it. Okay, so let's go. Let's hear the hours. Who's in at what? At how many hours?
One.
Frankie, only one?
One.
Despicable. You're gonna get kicked out of here now.
No, I borrowed it. I haven't bought it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not gonna commit right away. I see.
No, I'm broke.
You gotta play the field a little bit.
I'm broke. I can't afford it till next week.
I thought you had it.
No, Fallout. I have Fallout.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Andres, how many hours?
Probably 10 minutes.
I was expecting more out of you two.
No,
seriously?
10 minutes.
Seriously.
Where's your nerd card?
I guess take it away.
Back. We're getting the punch hole out and stomping it. Jaime?
About 3 right now, but I have a full-time job.
You see.
I just set it up on Tuesday
it's more than 10 minutes.
That's true.
Issac, have you had your way with
Your way?
Wow.
The hole is pretty small.
Yes, I passed all the bases up from first all the way to home.
Whoa! Putting you all to shame.
Yes, I cracked it open and I started playing it as soon as I got it.
Be honest. When you open the booklet, did you smell it?
Of course I did. Who doesn't smell
the
freshness of plastic coming out from China? I mean, it's just it's like a vintage wine. It smells
or a comic book.
Yeah, exactly.
Frankie will get that, cracking open the comic book, smelling that sweet glue.
God, it's not even the glue; it's just the paper. And you can smell the ink.
The ink.
You can smell the.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Awesome.
I used to collect comic books, and that was one of my favorite things.
They smell bad, though. The old ones smell bad.
There's a sweet spot. There's a sweet spot. I'd say maybe around like
90s.
Yeah. No. Oh man, you're throwing me off. Well, this past weekend was our Nerdbot cosplay meetup event that we had at Griffith Park. It was hosted by Elvin, head nerd here. Super generous man, of course.
Master Chief.
Master of something. We don't need to go into it, but the event was freaking awesome. There was at least 100 people that came out. At least 10 photographers that I could count. Everybody was out utilizing the entire park, for photography. Yep. There was burgers, there was dogs. Oh, I'm going into the same order that Zach hates that I describe our event, which is food, music, and then the people.
And LARPers.
And LARPers, that was really cool. Adam and I LARPed. Did you get to LARP?
No.
Nobody got to LARP?
No.
I came a little late. Let me say something that's so awesome. That's so awesome about the LARPing. I saw like the tail end of it. I feel like LARPing isn't like, from the outside, it's something that a lot of people feel like they can't necessarily get into. But the second it started going down, that changed totally.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Oh, I need to do this."
There's
So,
energy.
yeah, it
There was
awesome.
a real
Yeah,
energy in
absolutely.
the air. Everybody had a really positive outlook and attitude that day. And despite there were a little bit of issues getting there, just because there was other events going on. But that was literally over past like 10 o'clock, so we were looking pretty good. Everybody
Yeah.
was having a good time.
Yeah, so it was a blast. I saw a lot of really cool cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
One of the more unique cosplays I've seen is, I don't know if anyone at this round table has seen Attack on Titan.
Yes.
Everyone, there was a guy who was dressed up as a character from Attack on Titan, and it was like the character's name, but with like an alcohol reference. Like, there's
okay.
Like there's someone with Jaeger in their name.
Okay.
So he has like a crest on his back with like two swords crossed, but instead this cosplay dude had like a Jaeger bomb and like the shot
Yeah.
dropping into the drink. I was like, oh, that's so genius.
His name is
Wow.
Jaeger Bomb.
I didn't see him.
Was that just the name?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
I forget his first name, but is it Aaron? Or
Aaron Jaeger. I thought you
Yeah,
meant
it's
like,
Aaron Jaeger Bomb.
Yeah, so everybody just go on the internet and look up Aaron. See if you can find Aaron. Just type in Aaron.
No, he's Pixels. He's a photographer.
Oh, there you go.
oh, yeah.
That's
Pixels.
better.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, see, there you go. Now we can find him. There's going to be another event coming up, but you got to find out through Nerdbot if you can get to it yourself. It's the most Isley event that we're having somewhere in this vast land of California. But you got to get in. It's super exclusive.
Triple
It's-
secret.
yeah, maybe even higher than that. There's a code, there's a password that you're gonna have to know. So you really got to get in touch with the head honchos here at Nerdbot, and you'll be able to get into that, and it'll be really great. Everybody from Nerdbot's gonna be there. It's pretty much our Christmas celebration, so. You're going to want to be there. You don't want to miss it. In regards to cosplay, I know that Isaac is really close to cosplay at this point. You're working with Nuke the Fridge.
Yes, I am.
What do you got? Like, how long have you been into the cosplay scene as it stands right now?
I think I've been there a little bit over 2 years, working with Lewis in different aspects of cosplays that we've done.
Nice.
This last event we did was around the same event that you guys had, your guys' cosplay. So we had a cosplay there.
Okay.
And it was great. There was a lot of people. The 501st were there, including
Nice.
a couple of Star Wars
Nice.
guys.
All of them?
Can you
all of
describe
them.
what's the 501st? Can you describe that to me? I've heard of it. I've heard people
I-
talk about it.
I can describe it if Isaac can't.
Go ahead and describe it.
Okay, so it's
Ooh, it's testing you.
Oh, here we go.
No, because I mean, we all have to have a Star Trek Data. So go ahead, Data.
That's the funniest. That's a great nickname.
So
Go ahead.
the 501st is they're a cosplay group or troupe, and basically it's just Empire cosplay.
Nice.
If you want to do Rebels or Jedi, you join the Rebel Legion.
Okay.
That's the name, Rebel Legion. But they also do charitable work, which is really awesome, and they do fun food drives. They visit kids in hospitals. They do, and it's all over the world, so
Super
it's global.
cool.
Yeah.
They sound like a biker gang, though, in that way.
No,
like,
but
you guys got
it is.
you got a
It is.
$100
Club.
deposit.
Yes.
Your club.
Not
You're
gang.
gonna get your complimentary Star Wars vest with the patch on the back. Yeah.
No, they have-
Their dress code is really strict,
The little
though.
things that
It
dangle
is.
off
Yeah.
the dome.
Yes.
What? Oh,
They-
because you have to be like
You
super
have to
legit.
be like movie
It has to be
accurate.
movie accurate.
Now,
yes.
were they the ones that when they showed up at the? I mean,
Rose
were
Parade?
they at Kamikaze?
Yes.
Yeah.
they're-
Did they all walk in together at
Yes.
one
Yeah,
time?
that's
they
all
always
them.
do.
They made my mouth drop, and as somebody who's gonna future cosplay a Mandalorian type,
That's a
cosplay.
different organization.
Oh, it's a different guy. See, that's what I thought they were.
No, you got
It's a
Ah,
That's
man.
Mercs.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's going. I'm gonna get jumped. That's all I know. I'm gonna get stabbed in the
If you go
parking
to
lot
their
next
website,
time.
That's okay.
Yeah, if you go to their
Wow.
website, yeah. If you go to their website,
What a friend.
They've done a lot of events.
Wow.
They've done actually even Lucas has even hired them.
What?
Well, they're
Yes.
blessed by Lucas.
I need somebody
right?
to work
Yes,
my
I
bathroom.
believe so. Yes, they are blessed by Lucas.
Wow.
If Father Lucas can bless you, that's a great thing.
The creator, as we call him.
That's the creator.
God, pretty much.
Some would say
Yeah,
touched
God.
by God, but I'm gonna go with he put his hand on their
Molded.
shoulder.
You can say
Yeah.
molded.
Right. He passed.
Yeah.
Some random guy who makes films.
That's
Exactly.
awesome. And so at this point now, what's been your biggest event that you've kind of been a part of as far as cosplay or
Well, before
what
this,
you're into?
before this event, we had an event the same year, and we had Stan Lee come.
Wow.
So when Stan Lee comes, that is a huge.
When
big
Stan Lee
deal.
comes, you bow down.
Yes,
That's what you do.
I mean, there are kids that it's not even Christmas,
Yeah.
and kids are
Aw.
like giddy.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Because Stan Lee is the creator of Marvel.
Yeah.
So,
The
He has-
universe.
yeah,
The universe.
if you want to talk Lucas being the creator, this guy is
Yeah.
the creator. You know, he was before
He
Lucas.
created
so-
probably the most important superhero of all Spider-Man.
Probably, yes.
Of all Spider-Man, is that what you said?
Yeah.
So which
the entire
which
Civil War
Spider-Man?
weighs down on what Spider-Man decides to do.
Not really.
Yeah, not really.
So you're saying that Spider-Man is the most important superhero? Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this: Does Spawn classify as a superhero?
Yeah, why not?
I think
I mean,
so.
Anti-hero.
He's
Yeah,
an
An
anti-hero.
anti-hero,
Yeah.
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 'Cause
He
if
still
that's
kills
the case,
bad guys,
if that's
though,
the case,
right?
then Spawn is by far the correct answer.
Well, he's like
No.
Batman,
But he
in a
runs out.
sense. He's just not...
But he runs out of powers at a certain
No, yeah.
point. Did you guys ever play an SNES
He's a vigilante.
game?
No, the
Dawn?
thing
It was
is,
just,
I played
Dawn.
Soul Calibur 2 for Xbox.
Games,
I played
games and
Dead or
comics-
Alive.
Games and comics are
Oh
different.
wow! Really, Dead or Alive? Oh man, that's a true divergence right there. Isaac, as far as like you throw out a really huge name, Stan Lee. Have you gotten to meet Stan Lee? You got to talk to him? Anything like that?
Yeah, I got to meet him.
Autographs?
Yes, I've gotten some autographs
Nice.
from him. Lee is a very nice guy. He's very humble, but he is a bit fragile. He's old, so whenever he can,
He's not in mint condition.
Yes.
anymore.
No longer.
On the
How old is he?
on the CGC grade, he might be a 5.5.
He's out of box.
So at this
You're
point,
saying he's out of box.
at this point, we're only removing him from the cryo chamber just for these events.
And then pretty much
Put him
every
back
year,
in.
the grade gets lower and lower and lower.
Because it gets a little more wrinkled.
Yeah. I mean, because that's all he does is just signatures
Creases.
all day. From the break of dawn to the evening, he's just signatures.
Poor
you know?
guy. By next year, he's just gonna end up at a booth inside Frankenstein's.
I mean, I don't want to say he's a poor guy because he's charging up to $75 a signature.
Wasn't this
Well,
time
I want
like
to know
80,
what
right?
I mean, what is he doing with the money unless it's just keeping him alive? He just infuses it into his
Well,
body.
But he obviously gets a percentage off the movies,
Yeah.
right?
oh, well,
Yeah, he gets a percentage off the movies.
I'm sure.
He
Yeah,
does.
someone just asked how old he is. I just checked 92.
He's
oh
92
my
years old.
goodness!
I asked,
Oh
actually.
my
I asked.
goodness!
I totally did not know
I would have
that.
been like 70s or
Yeah,
80s.
right?
No.
Same thing
Wow.
is.
Probably
He's old.
83.
Here's the thing about Lee that's really awesome. I
Okay.
mean, if you ask any 92-year-old guy to get up in the morning to do signatures all day, you think that person's going to do that?
My
Yeah.
grandpa didn't.
Exactly.
Wow.
Wait, he did or didn't?
He didn't.
Oh, okay. I was about to say your grandpa's signing autographs.
Yeah, I mean, was he in a situation? That,
But Stanley does it for the fans. He loves his fans.
You know
Yeah,
what?
that's
You
awesome.
could tell that right away. Like
Yeah.
there was so many people that just kamikaze, and the line that led up to him.
Yeah.
And then you just see the
yeah.
pictures, and the pictures that I saw of the cosplayers and just the fans that got to meet him. He just looked really humble, like
Yes.
you said,
Yes.
really grateful, and that's a really beautiful thing.
yeah, and it's funny because for me, I'm not like super. I don't revere comic books as much as everyone else does.
You should.
I had X-Men cards. I know.
Wow.
I had X-Men cards, and those
Calm
were great
down.
back in the day. But I also don't get starstruck like anyone. Like most people do.
I have.
And
Except
I-
with Beyonce.
Well, Beyonce is.
Bruno
I mean,
Mars.
no, Bruno Mars. That's not a joke. That's serious.
Wow. Continue.
Okay, wrong podcast.
We'll talk
Yeah.
a little bit later.
That's music.
Bruno Mars is fantastic.
That's the Dirty Secrets
Hello,
podcast.
everyone. Welcome to the Bruno Mars cast.
The after hour special.
No, but what I was gonna say is I don't get starstruck at all because I found that the celebrities that I have like bumped into seem to be a little bit arrogant.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everything I see about Stan Lee, he seems like such a great guy
Yeah.
who understands and loves and respects how much everyone loves and respects him.
Nice.
I have a story to the contrary.
Oh no!
This better not be about your
a
cock,
smear
bro. Your
campaign.
rooster cock that you
No,
walk around with.
I don't have a bad like me personally. I had a good experience with Stan Lee. I was
Wait.
I was starstruck. I did cry kinda because
Oh.
Captain America inspired me to join the military, but
Okay.
my brother had a
Cool.
bad experience.
Aww.
So we go to Comic-Con 2 years ago. He won us a lunch with Joe Quesada, and we go to this lunch for free.
Honcho Marvel.
John Cena? Oh.
Yes, he is the head honcho.
He's the John
Cena of Marvel, okay?
Yes. And so we have our lunch. We brought 3 comics for him to sign. And he does. He signs my comic, he signs my brother's, and he signs my friend's. I go to Kamikaze last year. I got mine signed by Stan Lee. He doesn't, it's right next to Joe's. And then my brother goes to Emerald City Comic Con in April
Okay.
or May of this year. And Stan Lee signed right over Joe's signature.
That might make it worth
Ouch.
more.
No. It doesn't because
It probably looked really sloppy.
it looks really bad. I have a picture of it on my phone.
That would add to authenticity, though,
No,
because I mean,
no.
Stan Lee wouldn't be like.
No.
eh.
Because Joe Quesada, we didn't have a witness, so Joe Quesada's signature can't be authenticated. Stanley's can, but it's over someone else's signature.
Yeah.
So at this point, to you, which signature was worth more, though, Stan Lee's or John Cicada?
John Quesada was free, but it meant more for the experience.
Here's the thing about Stan Lee. If you get anything signatured by him, and if you get him to write a catchphrase,
There you
which
go.
means Excelsior.
Yeah, because he personalizes it.
Right. If you get anything like that on a comic book, especially, I've seen comic books where he has signed personal
Oh, man.
stuff
Okay.
like, with great power comes great
Yeah.
responsibility.
Nice.
Those are ridiculous at the price. that
You
he
know
took.
what? Just even think you meant saying that. I'm like, I would love to have something signed with just a catchphrase that somebody
Right,
invented.
right,
Like,
that'd be
even
so
more
good.
now that I think about it, just in their name, and even when I met Jim Cummings at Kamikaze, I got my autograph from him, and he, I got a Darkwing Duck autograph of him,
so good.
and he wrote, I think, what did he write?
Let's get dangerous.
Let's get dangerous. I'm sorry. Yeah, I even posted it on my another Brick Studio, but we'll get. So I think that actually makes a really great
Yes.
point. Like to get something like. Do you own anything like that, Isaac?
I only have. I mean, I have several signatures that he's done.
Okay.
But nothing to that extent. And the thing that he does, that's really great, is when kids come with original drawings or crayons that they've done, and he gets hype. He's like, "Wow, you did this for me." He's a really he's a really great guy.
That's so cool.
if you do have some kind of a comic book that he wrote, Excelsior or with great power, even also he does. Once in a great while, he'll even do a sketch, but he doesn't draw.
Yeah, he's not-
He doesn't draw, right?
Yeah.
So if you look on eBay, an original
They go
sketch
for a
from him,
lot.
they go for a lot. As a
Wow.
matter of fact, one of those sketches came out on the Pawn Stars when I saw
wow.
it.
Oh, I think I might have
Yes.
seen that too. Wow.
The guy was trying to sell it for, I don't know, double-digit thousands and stuff. But the guy's like, you know what? This is a rare piece because Lee does not sketch. He's not an artist.
Yeah, he's not.
He is an author or he is a storyteller. But he has some original sketches that he's done.
yeah.
They're not great. They're like, he'll do like a Spider-Man mask. But you'll ask, you can demand about $5,000, $10,000 just because he
Damn.
did that.
That's
his
amazing.
His baseballs at Frankenstein's go for $300
Oh,
signed.
and get this, he doesn't sign baseballs anymore because it's
What?
too hard. It's too hard for
Yeah,
him. He's
yeah.
92 years old.
I could understand.
So they
Wow.
started banning baseballs or any kind of objects.
Now he just spits on them. It's up to you.
tobacco.
It's up to you to get him DNA tested.
Elbow
That's all
grease.
you.
He goes on. Someone goes on Maury with a baseball.
here's a medicine ball. Can you sign it? How much?
How much for him to write it's clobbering time?
It's,
It's clobbering time.
Oh, no, I have a better phrase.
What?
I would love for him to sign a comic book that says, "Fuck you, Batman."
No,
That would go.
fuck you, Todd.
wow.
How much do you think that would be worth? That would probably
That'd
be
be
the most
priceless,
coveted.
yeah.
It would
It
be
would,
the
it
most
probably would.
coveted. Is
Stan
there,
Lee
Le-
says,
legendary.
That would be some great Disney dollars there.
Right?
so,
I'll buy Marvel back.
Some Disney dollars there.
so as far as all these kinds of memorabilia that you've been collecting, or at least the recent ones that you say you have,
Yeah.
all the signatures and stuff, is there anything that you've had since you were a kid, like comic books? Like, is there something that you've been consistently nerding out your entire life about, and that led up to these moments here?
Jeez, I think the thing I used to collect,
Take us back.
G.I. Joes.
Wow.
How many guys
Oh,
did
that's
like
hardcore.
I love it.
The original,
love
Little
Kung Fu Grip. Kung Fu Grip.
You're right. Oh, those.
Kung
yes.
Fu Grip G.I. Joes.
Dang. Those are like
Those
what
are
the
rare.
So you
12-inch
do you
ones?
still have them?
I still have a couple of G.I.
Wow.
Joes.
Nice.
You know what? But instead of G.I. Joes going back to comics,
I love comics.
Kmart used to sell those Mego dolls. Have you heard of Mego?
Yeah, those are like the 12.
Those
Yeah.
are like
12-inch
little,
ones?
They're like 12 or 9
Something like
inch,
them, yeah.
right? But it's like they were fully clothed, like
Yes.
Spider-Man.
I had
and
those.
then
Yeah, I remember seeing them
Batman.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Toys
Yeah.
R Us. They used to have them hanging up in the GI Joe aisle. You could see them, and people would always ask, are they for sale? Because I used to work
Yeah.
there for a little bit, and the reason why they'd ask why they were for sale. those GI Joes, I guess, as soon as they go retired or something, they're super insanely hard to get.
Yeah.
Go like.
Well, if they're retired, you can't get them anywhere.
No.
Yeah.
Well, did it
Only
discontinue them or no?
Frankenstein's.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did it discontinue them?
For an arm and a leg at Frankenstein's.
Those dolls came out in the 70s, like late 70s.
Those are the original
So those,
G.I. Joes.
those were before G.I. Joe even came out.
That was
those,
Vietnam Joe.
that-
Those got discontinued with
Right.
cocaine.
Weren't they called like Action Jack or something?
Joe's.
If you got one of those, you were considered a boy playing with his Barbie because it was
wow.
it posed
Yeah.
like a Barbie, but it was a fully clothed Barbie doll, but for guys.
Yeah.
But that's when they
I
invented
used
the
to play
term
Barbie.
action figure.
Action figures, yes.
yeah.
So it would be
Marketing.
considered
So
a
they
doll.
had Hulk with his purple pants.
Yes.
They had Thor. They had Spider-Man, and then they had DC, which they had Batman, Robin. They had Joker, and they also had
Didn't they have
Batgirl.
Superman?
And you had them all?
They had Superman, correct? I didn't have them all. All I had was Spider-Man and Batman.
Wow. So there's a G.I. Joe Batman
As-
or is it made
No,
like
it's
by
just the Mego.
It was the Mego.
it's
Yeah.
Mego, so it's
Right.
not G.I. Joe.
It's not G.I. Joe,
Mego.
but G.I. Joe
Okay.
came out before Mego, and they had some of these
not
60s
Mattel.
dolls. And you should see how they look. They're
Wow.
like kind of weird looking because they almost put like weird facial hair on them. Have you seen them?
I think
Yes.
so.
Oh,
Insane.
yeah.
Beard.
They put like
Kind of like a
pubes.
little, like
But
a little bit of suede.
Those G.I. Joes go for $1,000, more than $1,000
Yes.
because you know what they came in? They came in like in a crate, like it looked
was like
like.
Wooden
Foot
crate
Locker.
kind
Yeah,
of thing.
Foot Locker.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Wow.
Dude,
Yeah,
it was
more you
crazy.
It's made out of
That's
steel
so
too,
cool.
I think. Too. It's
Exactly.
not plastic.
My cousin got that way back in
wow.
the day, so I
Wow.
used to be envious. Like, man, I want a GI Joe. Then around my generation, then the Kung Fu Grip came out, and then it's like, cool. You know, we got
Right.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Grip.
Kung Fu
Everybody
Grip.
here's holding up
I can
Kung
hold
Fu
a
Grip.
gun. It's not molded to my hand anymore. I can hold it. Well, that was like your main. That was
That's what got me into comics and everything
that's
else.
cool.
Because
And now later on, like I think everybody does this turn where it's like you know you live your childhood. You go, okay, I wanted those things, I couldn't get them. Then at a certain point, you become an adult and you have a job, and then you end up getting money. And you're like, oh, I can buy the things that
Exactly.
I used to want now.
Yeah.
What was your trigger? What
Someday.
threw you back into this, the dreaming again of what you'd want to have once again?
there really is no trigger. It's like now it's like when you look at the stuff, you don't even want to play it. You don't even want to open it. You just want to. I had it, and now I just want to put it up on my wall or just put it on a mantle and have a nice little warm fire with your wine and just
share
like
those memories.
It's like a Picasso. You
Nice.
just enjoy your art that you got. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody
I
has
agree.
it. I have
That's a beautiful way of putting it too. That was I almost brought a tear to my eye. Frankie,
I was gonna say, I do that too. I'm a big collector, but I want to know: are you addicted? Because it's not a collection; it's addiction to Funko Pops.
Funko Pops, yes. Funko Pops right now, I think,
they're
is generating
mania.
a great audience for people to start a collection.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know what
it's
I'm saying?
Easy.
It's super easy.
They're
And-
affordable.
Exactly.
Some.
Exactly.
There's so
It's affordable
Well,
and it's universal.
that goes along with
it goes
anything.
everywhere. I've seen Kiss Pops.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm talking about the Knights of Satan Service Kiss. You know.
Yes,
Wow.
I've seen
I've
those.
seen.
Not
Sweet.
keep it simple,
Yeah,
soup.
yeah, Ninja Turtles, Beatles, all
Power
that stuff.
Rangers.
One of the most expensive pops I've seen is a Bob Marley one. You know,
Wow.
Oh, I haven't even
it's
seen
like
or heard that one.
it's $150.
It's pretty
Just for-
underground.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Just
pops,
like him.
Pops
Exactly.
definitely. Pops
Do you have
definitely.
any of the Conan Pops?
I don't have a Conan Pops, but I do have a lot of Stanley Pops. When he came out with some of those Pops,
The crystal and
I
all
have
that?
I have all the ones where he's opening up his chest, and,
okay.
and then it has Kamikaze.
The
and it
logo
has,
on it,
yes,
yeah.
it has New York Comic Con.
Oh, the superhero?
Yes.
I'm fairly certain those pop what are they called again?
Funko
Funko
Pops.
Funko Pops. Pretty sure those are going to start destroying families pretty soon, like most things
They
that gotta
have. They have.
Pretty recently, AJ, who's our Nerdbot mixologist here, you'll see him on the videos that we have. Those are on nerdbot.com, and they're also on facebook.com/nerdbotmedia. He received a pop nerd. What is it called? Popco?
Funko.
Funko.
Snuffleupagus? A Funko Poplar? He got one for his birthday from the head nerd here, and then I gave him another one for his birthday. He had two. Okay,
Was that Fallout
it started as
related?
two. Yeah, they were Fallout. within the next week, he was posting one after another that he had been buying off the internet somewhere. They're just showing up.
He bought like 5 kamikaze.
Oh, I feel
bad.
like an enabler now. Like I feel really
stop
bad.
him. You have to stop him. I started buying just 3 a year. I have 70 regular size pops and 3 of the 6-inch, the bigger ones.
The supersized ones.
Yeah, so
the chub size.
You have to. I'm going cold turkey. It's really hard.
What?
The chub size.
Wow.
The chub size.
I started buying real statues now.
He gets night sweats.
But yeah, no, it's horrible, dude. I'm telling you.
I get the same thing, but with Lego. You know, like I get this itch, and I'm just like, man, it'd be really nice to find a pretty damn good deal on Legos right now. Oh man, I could always. And then now I recently got into price matching, which is that empowers you. Then you're like, oh, I have the power of store command on my phone, and you're just price matching shit left and right.
Right.
And you know, you're essentially convincing yourself into a good reason to buy something.
That's a great Christmas gift to get anybody a
I agree.
Funko Pop.
Yeah, that's
because if you go to your store and you can just find anything in Marvel, anything in DC, anything in gaming, anything in
literally movies,
they even have
TV.
exactly.
Yeah. How many do you own yourself, Isaac?
I own a good collection here. I have some that are signed by Lee. I have 2 sets of say like the whole Guardian of the Galaxies.
Wow.
Oh wow.
2 sets?
Yeah, 2 sets.
Man.
But
You got the variants.
on one box, I had Bautista sign it. If that's his last name.
Let me see.
Wow.
Oh, that is him.
That's him.
Yep.
Oh, that's dope.
Dave Bautista.
I need to see
Dave
your
Bautista,
collection.
who is Drax, correct?
Yes.
That is so
Drax.
awesome.
He's
I
Drax,
just
right?
need to- like, I need a closer look.
You know what I did?
He's making sure you're not a liar. That's what,
You're a liar.
I just showed everybody right now the picture.
Isaac's handing
He's
around his
signing
phone.
it, right?
That's
we have
amazing.
picture proof of
I
him
have
signing
picture
it.
proof signing it, and when he got it, he's all, "Hey, who signed the front?" And I said, "Oh, that's Lee." Stan Lee? He goes, "Oh, that's awesome. I'm just gonna sign it here on the side because there's 2 windows." So he's like,
Nice.
he was real humble. Like he didn't sign it on top of Lee or next to Lee. He signed it on the side.
That is
My
respect.
brother wishes Stan Lee
That
was
is
that.
respect.
Respect.
He knows his
Respect.
role.
Let me tell you.
I was
He looks like a
Stan Lee.
gipster.
Let me tell you something about Lee too. The funny thing about Stan Lee is that I've gone to red carpets. Right, I went to the Avengers red carpet.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay, and I was there on assignment with Nuke the Fridge. I was doing some photos, and Lee was there, and he's passing by, and you should see how these movie stars are really humble with him.
Yeah.
really?
It's amazing. Like
Whoa.
I saw Chris Evans. Like when he saw Lee, "Oh, Mr. Lee," he gave him a hug.
Did they kneel?
Yes, they're like
Bow down.
You think these stars that are just so full of their fortune and they're just famous, but to be that humble because who's the guy that played Hawkeye? Jeremy Renner. I mean,
I said Jenner.
I thought you
There was like 5 names that came out right now.
No. I thought you said. I thought we were talking.
Caitlyn Jenner.
I thought we were talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought you said hot guy.
no.
Andres.
No, Benicio del Toro.
Zach's like, Chris Pratt, I love him.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hawkeye sees Stan Lee and he's like, "Oh, Mr. Lee, oh!" It's like they get giddy. These
Yeah.
stars that are just
They get starstruck themselves.
You should see their face. They're taking all these pictures, a side profile, left side profile, taking all these,
That's
and then
cool.
they see Lee and they turn into boys.
They're
They
humans.
turn into Christmas boys.
That's awesome.
When we open our gifts. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I love that
that
story.
amazing how Lee is.
And is there anybody else that you've met? Obviously Stan Lee, but anybody else, of that stature where where Hawkeye will bow down to this man?
Well,
let's
I mean,
take a
I'll
tier
even
down
take- yeah,
because
even Green Lantern.
No one can compare to Lee.
No.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No one can compare to Lee because I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of stars
What
just
about
go.
Vicky from Smallville?
Douchey?
What if you met her?
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. All right, continue.
Hey, well, Lee's the ultimate superhero.
He is the
yeah.
ultimate superhero.
He gave birth to all of them.
Is there
fuck Batman.
anybody else that being with Nuke the
No.
Fridge has given you access to any juicy deets?
I want to say the Avengers premiere was probably my biggest, I would say, bucket list because I got to see Robert Downey Jr.
Yes.
Whoa.
And he actually
Sober.
sober. And
Goosebumps.
he came in with this Audi.
No.
The R8?
Yes, he came in with his wife, and then he got off the car. He came in super late too. But anyways, he walked in, and people were going nuts. He had to have more bodyguards around him than anybody else because you know what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
he's a mega star.
Protect the
Plus,
money.
he got paid the most out of all the stars.
What's your favorite story like that you have to tell? Not that.
That's the story. I bumped into Robert Downey.
No, he
Jr.
bumped into you.
He bumped into me. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Well, it depends who was in whose way.
It's like, wait.
Time out people's
Because
ways.
if you're on the way to the bathroom and he's kind of just standing there, he deserves to be bumped into. Get out of the way. I gotta go
Depending where
pee.
he's standing.
Where I was standing with the media, which we were taking
Okay.
pictures. So by the time he passed by, we were packing up. We were packing up, and they had barriered the whole street. So I was trying to get out, and I was trying to go through the Kodak Theater. I ended up shortcutting, and then Robert comes towards where I'm at, and he literally bumps into me with his entourage, and it was a surreal moment. And I have a picture of that too.
Huh.
Whoa.
That's
So-
awesome.
You have a picture of them wrestling you
I
to
have
the
a
ground?
picture of Lee looking at. I have a picture of Lee.
wanna see
of
it.
Robert Downey looking at me.
I want to see it.
Okay.
You have
Yeah,
it?
we'll see it.
I
We'll
have
see
a
it.
story
Sweet.
too of the Chinese
tell
theater.
us-
While you're telling
while you're
your
telling your story, he'll look it
I
up.
want to show you the photo of that.
We go and we me and my other brother Junior. We don't talk about him because he's the dangerous one. But we go and we watch the free movie premiere for not Black Sabbath, but who's that guy? Jack Black, his band movie. Yes.
He just said Jack Black's and Black Sabbath.
I don't care.
Jack
'cause
Black Sabbath?
He ruined my image of him that night.
Hold on.
That's
Let's take a
not the story.
pause here. Because Isaac is showing us the picture of Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Nice.
So nice
now,
selfie, nice
Looking
selfie.
directly at the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, looking at the
And
camera,
he's got that.
He got that smirk.
Yeah,
he's got that.
It's like,
Signature
hey!
He's got the Stark smirk.
Oh,
Yeah, he does.
He's got the Stark
He's
smirk.
got the nervous smile of I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
about to be attacked right
That's
now.
awesome.
There's
Paparazzi.
No.
Did I say
That-
some shit I shouldn't have
That
said last
smirk
week?
looked at me
That
like,
is
really?
crazy.
This is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the look he was, because there was so much girls screaming. It felt like Beatlemania.
And he went
I bet,
directly
dude.
to you.
Yeah, and he went
Directly
and guess
to
who was,
Isaac.
who was right behind him was Chris Evans and the other guy who played Captain America.
Don Cheadle.
Captain
Anthony
America.
Mackie?
No,
Wait,
Chris
who played
Evans
War
did
Machine?
play.
Oh, Chris Evans was Captain America.
Don
and,
Cheadle.
the other guy,
Bucky
I
Barnes.
already said Don Cheadle. Why
Oh,
wouldn't it
Chris-
be right if I
Chris
said
Hemsworth.
it?
Chris Hemsworth was there too.
There you go.
So can
There
you
go.
imagine all three guys there? All
the
three guys there.
Trinity.
The Trinity.
The Holy Trinity.
I just met you, Isaac, and I hate you. No, that's awesome, bro.
It's a
So,
recurring theme.
anyways, the end of my story is we're walking down the street from the Chinese theater, and we bump into Zoolander. I knock him on his ass.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Well,
I
you
knocked
knock-
him on his ass. He's small. He's like 5.
He's probably short.
3 or
Five,
Well,
five. Is he a dwarf
Small
or a
is a
midget?
relative term.
No, he's a little guy. He's like 5'3".
And so okay.
I knocked him on his ass. He fell back. I ran into him just like Isaac did, but his memory's better than mine.
Well, what did Zoolander say to you?
He's like, "Oh, sorry, bro. I bumped into you." I'm like, "No, technically, I knocked you on your ass, and that's it." I said, "Bye."
That was your
fucker."
interaction with
That
Ben
was the whole
Stiller.
story.
You had
Yeah.
one chance to talk to Ben Stiller.
No,
That's
I
what
call
you
him
went-
fucker.
Okay, that was kind of funny.
That would have been
That's it.
But you had to be there
interactions
kind
were
of thing,
better.
right?
Yeah, you had to be there.
Ah,
I mean, there was no camera phones back in those days, so I couldn't take a picture.
how long ago was this?
Dude, this was 2006.
There was camera phones.
So
I didn't have one.
this was 9
Still
years.
using that Nokia.
Yeah.
Damn, this was 9 years ago. So where was Ben Stiller at the time making
was-
Secret Life of Walter Schmitty?
No, that was probably a little.
He-
No, probably Meet the Fockers.
Yeah, I was probably.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
Meet the Fockers
Meet the
Fockers.
second
It
time.
was-
Pretty good. Dustin
Hoffman.
and
And
Bette
Robert
Midler.
Downey Jr.
Bette Midler.
Yeah.
Or is that Barbara
No, it
Streisand?
wasn't- it was Barbara Streisand.
yeah.
Robert
I was gonna
Streisand,
say.
right?
The
That-
Midler was not in that one.
No, I really liked that. I liked actually both of those movies.
Me too. I didn't like Little Fockers.
I didn't see that one. I,
I don't
saw
think
the
I
I only
saw that
lasted
one
30
either.
minutes on that one.
It was terrible.
Those
Okay.
movies were hard to watch. I mean, they weren't
All of
bad. They weren't bad. It was just like,
It's the same story.
yeah, that's what I was just like. All right,
Just like every Ben
I'm just
Stiller.
gonna exactly. I'm just gonna see.
Oh, he's another actor that's typecasted.
Well,
Oh yeah, just
in regards to stories, Isaac, I know you do a lot of writing. So what's something that you're kind of looking forward to writing ahead of schedule? Maybe you're working on something right now.
Force Awakens.
That's all. Is all your energy focused on the Force?
Jeez. If you're not a blogger or a writer, And
Social media.
if you're not born in this sort of century of time that you get to cover these Star Wars events, it's just crazy.
Oh, you know, I got a question for you, Isaac. Have you heard that they're saying that Disney's gonna make a Star Wars movie for every 100 years? So starting with Force Awakens, following that, it's 100 years of Star Wars movies. How
Did
do you
they
feel?
say 100
I
years?
think
Yes, they
this
said 100
sounds
years.
like a really
No,
misinterpreted story. So
No.
can you reestablish? Can we? Let's rewind and go. Let's
Then
go.
I hope they invent technology where I'm around for 100 years.
Yeah.
You know?
Crazy with Walt
Wait,
Disney.
so
Yes,
I need to get my head wrapped around this idea.
Machinima
So
reported this.
is it that they're going to be making a movie every year for the next 100 years?
They are, but for as long as they can is I think what they
for the
said.
long
I think
as they
so.
can,
I don't think
but
they said 100
Well,
years.
yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
100 years.
Oh, if it's
Did you
100
need
years,
a
then-
report to know that?
Yeah.
Like after seeing the way we get hoard out with sequels everywhere, like that we needed a movie report to say, oh, we're just gonna make sequels until we can't anymore.
I mean, that's
Land Before Time.
that's going to be their
Drop
bread
the
and
mic.
butter. So what do you expect? You know?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, eventually we'll probably see superheroes.
It'll just be like Mickey Mouse
Just a
as a
crossover.
Jedi. Yeah,
Yeah.
complete crossover. It's just like they reestablish. Now the non-canon world is also now non-canon, and
On the
Mickey
steamboat?
Mouse is the new Luke Skywalker.
Steamboat
Yeah.
Mickey.
Steamboat.
Steamboat Mickey.
That is not historically accurate. Okay, that's all I got to say about that steamboat. So now, I mean, we might as well get to a little bit of the Force Awakens and moving forward. I guess we can go into Battlefront a little bit since it seems like everybody here is a little bit more on Star Wars Force Awakens.
And we never got to
Battlefront.
Zach's, how many hours Zach's played.
Yeah, Zach.
I think he said already. He said he had 10
0
hours.
hours.
No, what I said is I don't want to announce that because I don't want to decriminate myself. If we are including
Decriminate or incriminate?
incriminate, you know
Because
what?
he hates Star
Because
Wars.
I think decrimination
I don't hate
is.
Star Wars. Star Wars is overrated.
Are you afraid that the amount of hours we're going to call you a fanatic? Is that why?
No, it's just something I'm embarrassed about.
You know why I know he's embarrassed because he constantly says that Star Wars is overrated, which is, by the way, a shot game. As soon as you hear Zach say it, you gotta take a shot.
I've already said it multiple times.
He said it a few times already, though.
Plenty of shots.
Enjoy your inebriation.
But I think there's there's the whole methinks thou hast protest too much in Zach on this case.
I just give him the sideways look.
The
That's,
sideways.
the textbook.
Come on, Zach. Just come out with how many hours
All
you
right,
played.
especially if we're including the beta.
blue steel.
If we're
No beta.
no
I'm just
beta.
talking about you bought it, you got home, you closed the blinds.
Well, at least the mini game. The mini
Candles
game.
on again.
the mini game when you're
The Darth
installing it,
Vader.
putting hours of that because
Oh,
Xbox
yeah.
Live's installation is terrible.
You walk us,
Same
why
with
don't you-
PS4.
Okay, walk us through your Battlefront experience.
Okay. When you're installing it on these new systems, so how these new systems work is they can enable you to play it while it's installing to like a certain extent. Most of them
Yeah.
have these terrible features like, oh, congratulations installing. You can change the options. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Kick the soccer ball.
You can
like
set
in
the
FIFA.
clock.
Yeah, most of them. I wish I was joking. Most of them are seriously that bad. Like
That's GameCube
Like
status.
Xbox One launched with a game called Rise. I actually enjoyed it, but
Let's talk about installation. Ugh.
and then as it's
Wow.
installing, it's like,
You
hey,
had to work so hard, right?
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, dude. PS4 games take like 5 hours sometimes.
Yeah,
it took
I'm
like,
surprised
I
you
think,
didn't hurt. You
4
throw out.
hours to
I'm
install.
surprised you didn't throw out
Yeah.
your back. Just doing all that
man,
heavy
that was amazing.
lifting.
That was
Hey,
Sorry,
man.
Zach.
Anyways,
Get bored.
as it's installing, it says, "Hey, you're ready to play now." And it's the same thing with PS4.
Yeah.
And for Battlefront, it has like probably the coolest one, which is just you playing as Vader, just killing rebels.
It gets old though. It gets really
it
old
gets
fast.
old.
Super repetitive. I mean,
No.
I think it's just for the installation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, of
like,
course.
I mean, that is much more exciting than, oh, I could turn the subtitles on and off. Cool. I'm going to do this for the next 3 hours. as
What
it
if you
installs.
wanted to learn French or Spanish? You had the option right there.
Yeah, you did. You could totally force choke somebody and then go
Know how
run over to your computer and bring up
And know
Rosetta
the
Stone.
dialect.
Be like, wee, wee.
Rosetta Stone.
Je ne
Nice.
sais pas.
But,
So once you get past the hardship of having to download, as it were.
yeah. So my thoughts on Battlefront. I think Battlefront is awesome. I think it's really good. I think mechanically it is amazing, but I think it suffered from the same thing that Titanfall suffered from.
Well, describe mechanically. Elaborate.
Just the gaming, just the bare bones shooting, the movement.
So basic interaction as a first person shooter.
Just the way the game plays is awesome. Like it is still to this day probably the most visually astounding console game I've seen. I'll tell you this: someone who's a skeptical Star Wars fan. There's been nothing.
Oh, that's the name you're going to use? That's a very polite title.
Yeah.
Skeptical Star Wars fan 69.
A Republican? That's his name? A Republican?
But, like, there's nothing in this world that feels more like Star Wars than Battlefront. Like,
that's true.
Like, it straight up feels like
Star Tours.
Not even Star Tours. Because
Star Tours makes me feel Star Wars. That's all.
Star Tours is fantastic.
It's great.
But this makes you feel like the practical effects, the sound effects, the ambiance of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
immersive.
That's awesome. Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
immersive.
Absolutely. But my problem with the game isn't the Star Wars components of it. It's just that like it doesn't have legs, and like I just feel like, and what I mean by it doesn't have legs is like the basic experience is fun. But after that, there's not a whole lot to do.
There's no story mode.
There's no story
It's just
mode.
multiplayer.
Oh, okay. So
You can play offline, but it's like, hey, dude,
That's
I
dumb.
would have enjoyed some story
Oh,
mode.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
why not? Like, you even get that with Lego.
it is
Star Wars.
Exactly. And Star Wars is the richest like
universe
story ever.
Yeah.
So just tell me old stories.
Just
I don't
pick
care. Just
something.
make me feel
Make
like
Pick
something
something
up.
from the EBB.
And then they're like, "Hey, do you remember that time where you were in Endor shooting stormtroopers? Well, shoot again." And like, I'm just like, all right, I get it. Like, at least give me some, even if it's just like a tacked on. But I'm gonna focus on the positive.
Does it ever feel like?
But I understand what. Yeah, go ahead, Frank.
Does it ever feel like a reskin Battlefield? That's what it felt to me.
No,
for a little bit.
I thought that was going to be the case. That was like when they announced. I mean, they announced Battlefront like a year and a half ago, but they showed so like nothing. Like
They
literally,
just showed Hoth and a leg.
they didn't even show Hoth. Like at E3 2014, they revealed it, and it was just a developer down.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
they're like, hey. We're EA, and we just want to tell you
Remember
that
Battlefront?
We're working on Battlefront. Here's a picture of Steve. Steve is working on Battlefront. And I'm like, all right, that doesn't really do anything.
Classic Steve.
And the-
Steve was fired 2 weeks later, by the way, for revealing Battlefront.
Oh,
the
Steve.
first gameplay reveal was at Star Wars Celebration, and like that's when they actually gave out a whole bunch of details
Yeah.
on it, and I was like, oh,
Dude,
only 4 planets, no campaign, and like. I was like, all right, Battlefront 1 and 2, I've sunk like 100 hours into each,
Oh,
so
who hasn't?
I'm going to hold back judgment. But like, I mean, like I said, it plays awesome, but it's like you have like I think it's either 11 or 12 primary weapons, and they don't really differ. They're all, oh, this is a blaster that shoots fast.
So I think I get what you're saying. They basically sold this as a first person multiplayer online shooter, but they failed to deliver what normal first person online multiplayers do, which is giving you a lot of variety of guns, a lot of places to fight, and a lot of just different things that are gonna enhance the battle dynamic, because you're gonna be only battling. That's all you're gonna do.
But they have different modes though. And
Yeah,
they have dogfight mode and
But
control
even then,
mode.
the basic, like, if you play a story mode, you're not shooting all the time. You're invested in other things than just shooting. Even if you have different play modes, your primary objective is to shoot.
But who?
So that could be tiring.
Who's played the latest Call of Duty and actually like, oh, I want to play story mode? None of you guys have done that. You
I
guys
have,
have
'cause
just got for
Christopher Maloney
zombies.
Okay, but
Oh, really?
but you're talking
I gotta
about
get that.
You're essentially talking about whenever they come out with a COD, they make a new story for it. You
Right.
have Star Wars. This is something that people care about. When
People
you see
care
an
about COD too.
When you see it, but I mean, you're talking about like you see an AT-AT in the background. You're going, where's that coming from? Where's it going? Wouldn't it be cool if you knew that there was a story that went along with this entire battle?
Yeah, and it's funny that Anthony says this not having because you.
I haven't played it. I've only seen it in front of me.
Like I will tell you this. There's so many, especially on Hoth, right?
Right.
You're doing your thing. You're interacting with AT-ATs and ATSDs.
Yeah.
People might say at, but they're terrible people.
Yeah.
It's AT-AT.
Assault. All terrain assault something.
It's all terrain.
No, it's
I'm joking.
They're
But,
mechanical dogs.
But like, so you
all-terrain assault tank.
You can interact with those. That's cool. But then like above head, there's this awesome thing going on in the background. You just see everything, and it feels super Star Warsy.
Yeah,
And like I
it
said,
should.
it plays well, but it's just.
It's empty.
It's a $60 game.
Yeah.
And this is the more egregious thing.
Yep.
With a $50 season pass.
But the thing is that every game is doing that now, so...
$50 is a high.
Oh, I'm not talking about the season pass.
thing.
I ignored you when you said season pass because I hate that.
Okay.
But every game's doing that now, so it's like, come on, give it a pass. Because, I mean, we gave a Destiny a pass.
Oh, I didn't give Destiny a pass.
I didn't say we, as in, like, me and you personally. I mean, the gaming community kind of just gave it a pass. I didn't.
I mean, like, it's not even so much that it, like, it doesn't, like, it not having necessarily single player doesn't bum me out. Like, it bums me out that there's no campaign.
It's funny because
Like, even if the campaign
Just
was
something more
online-
than just
Right.
multiplayer.
But it gave
to add
gamers,
context.
first-person shooter gamers, what they wanted, just online interaction, which it's all we go for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the part where he's saying he feels out left. Okay, you're going with the first-person online multiplayer. Where's all the guns? Where's all the levels?
You get guns
The
and-
universe is huge. Where are all these locations to
like
battle?
it's, like he just said, the $50 season pass. You'll get your guns and you get your planets
Exactly.
eventually.
And,
God.
and that's the thing that makes my
After $60.
skin- No, after 50. So 100,
So it's 110.
Hey, do you want to play Tatooine, arguably the most recognizable Star Wars planet?
And boring.
I thought it was Jakku.
And the most boring.
It is
No,
Jakku.
Jakku. Well, Jakku.
Jakku's different.
For free.
What? No, yeah,
We're not there
Jakku's
yet.
free for pre-order. I don't know. I don't think.
But is it in the game?
Yeah, it's in
Yes.
the game, but
It's
it's,
a
not.
pre-order
It's
level.
not out yet. It comes out in like I think in a week or two.
Unless you got the pre-order and then you get it at launch.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What about the deluxe edition?
Oh, I didn't go for that deluxe edition. I thought it was more money.
Not a Star Wars fan.
Well, Frankie, were you gonna say something earlier about Battlefront?
No, Frankie wasn't. Andres was.
Undress.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
the only thing I was going to say is that I think there's another Star Wars game coming out. I think it had to do with Old Republic.
So,
You know what I'm
Expansion
talking
pack.
about? They had a
Yes.
trailer.
It's a
Yeah.
They had a
expansion.
trailer
something
for
else.
it.
It's the expansion
so
pack.
they
with
had
the
Knights
twins.
of the Old Republic for Xbox One, or God,
No,
I can't believe I
it's
can't say
multi.
Xbox One anymore. Xbox Prime. Then they had Knights of the Old Republic 2 for Xbox Prime, and then
No, it was multi-platform, so it was on PC.
It was on everything.
yeah, I mean, well, PC doesn't really count. It wasn't
It's on
PS3.
mobile now.
I
We
played
can
on
play it on
PC.
mobile.
Yeah, I mean, PC doesn't count. Every game ever is on PC, just about. If not, it's going to be there. Like Final Fantasy 13, Lightning Returns, coming this week to PC, even though it's
2
been out
years
for like
later.
2 years.
Plug.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I don't know why I'm plugging. But,
You grew up with
Long
Squarespace?
ass game.
yeah,
Hey,
but,
don't forget to play Tetris Attack, guys.
yeah, but so that happened, and then a lot of people, a lot of people were waiting for
Pilot wings.
Knights of the Old Republic 3, which takes place, I think, like. I mean, now that they decanonized so much, I think it takes place like 500 years before.
No, it's
Oh, yeah, like 1,000
The
or
original is
something.
2,000.
Thousand.
Okay.
The
All right, I'm sorry.
online is 1,000. Sorry, dude.
I don't want to offend the 1,500 years of Star Wars.
Oh, I'm sorry. I pay attention in history school.
In Star Wars history,
History school.
You have a whole school dedicated to history?
I can't remember.
Excelsior.
Northwestern?
The Academy.
The Academy of History.
Run by Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
You know, there's a
So many kids have
Chicken
died.
Little.
So many kids have died.
You know, there's a
going back in
problem
time.
when he chooses to not run for president and wants to run for chancellor of the Senate.
Yeah. But anyways, what you're thinking of is after a while, I think I want to say in 2000, let's say 2011, they
It
came
was
out
earlier
with,
than that, I think.
huh?
Yeah, 2010 is
No,
when
but
the
I
online game
just
came
saw a
out.
trailer
and
for a new game
and
that
this is
came
what I'm
out.
getting
It wasn't
at,
a
is
time
because
that
they had-
passed.
They had Star Wars: The Old Republic, which is kind of like World of
Yeah.
Warcraft, but with
Yeah.
Star Wars, which, by the way, is such a fantastic game. That is probably my favorite Star Wars.
Underrated.
Even if you just watch the cutaway scenes on YouTube, somebody posted up all the cutaway scenes from that game.
Yeah.
They're awesome. They're just as good as the fucking
Yeah,
Star
those
Wars movies.
cutscenes
They're
are
really
pretty good.
They're
I
beautiful.
like those cutscenes.
So they continually add on expansion packs. So they're not new games; they're add-ons to the games, basically.
The original.
But they're huge chunks of content, like
Right.
story, planets. So that's what you saw. And I think they've done like 3, and it was like the one with the brothers. Is that the one?
Yeah,
you're
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. That's the one I'm
And I
talking
think
about.
it came out maybe like a month ago. I don't know. I played the crap out of that game.
That
at
was
launch.
incredible.
Either
Yeah.
it came out a month ago or it's coming out before the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's coming out before the
Yeah.
movie, but that's the other Star Wars. They're also working on. Amy Hennig left Uncharted. Everyone loves Uncharted because it's like Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones,
Lara
bad
Croft.
movie, so who cares?
Wait, what?
But anyways, wow,
It's okay,
So
Andres.
she
It's
left,
okay.
and she joined, I believe, is Visceral
And Back to the
Studios,
Future too,
and
right?
they're working on a new Star Wars game. So there's a lot of Star
It's
Wars.
supposed to be an
games.
action adventure game. People are thinking it's
1313.
Yeah, 1313, which should have been
Ah, yeah,
the
yeah.
best game ever, but no, Disney said no.
So So I want to kind of close the gap on the Battlefront here, and I want to get your projection because it seems like you're a little bit doubtful, Zach, on this, and then I'm going to get everybody's input on this. What is your half-life on this game? How long will you expect to be playing this before you just get burned out, fizzled out?
I'm already a little burned out, but it's like I think I probably got another maybe 4 or 5 hours in me. No, 4 or 5, not 45.
So this isn't a game you're going to be playing months ahead in time.
I mean, we'll see. Like they haven't really talked in length. How expansive the DLCs are going to be. They list some of the things.
But I guess what I'm getting at taking that into consideration that you're going to have to buy DLC, that you're going to have to go forward. Does that affect your outlook?
I mean, it does. Like, what about the people who didn't get it, who didn't want to spend $110 on this game?
The critics have bashed on it,
get?
so
as well as sometimes when you don't buy the DLC later on, like 2 years down the line or a year down the line, they give it to you for free later on.
Yeah, and the last detail I'll add is that if you're not a big shooter fan or if you're not exposed to a lot of shooters, then you're going to play this game for a long time. Okay. I just got off the heels of playing Destiny the Taken King, which was then there was Halo, then there was Call of Duty, now there's this.
Yeah.
So it's like it's competing against 3 other properties. So it's kind of like you have to be really, really good to set yourself apart.
Those are stronger first-person shooter
I'm going to
games.
play this because it's like Battlefield.
I'm on the same boat as him. I played Destiny and then Call of Duty. Right now, I'm on Batman Arkham Knight right now, so because I'm a big Batman.
So
fan.
are you going to get on Battlefront as well?
Best friends,
okay,
Isaac.
here's the thing why I like Battlefront. I'm an old school Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I watch 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so whenever I watch Empire Strikes Back, I see it from beginning to end. I just get that feeling of like, man, I wish I was in that movie, right? So what's the closest thing you're gonna get to it? You're gonna play Battlefront.
The Battlefield.
Right?
Murdering Ewoks.
I'll just probably be on it maybe 15 minutes, get my kicks half an hour, and then I'm done with it. Okay? I won't play it again until I relive those movies over and over again.
Yeah.
When I see Jedi, I'll watch Jedi from beginning to end, and as soon as I'm done, I gotta play Battlefront.
So
why? Because it gives that feeling like I wish I was in that movie, but that's the closest thing you got in a gaming console that you can play.
So being a super fan like yourself, it's going to extend the shelf life for you. You're going to be playing it down the line.
Only if and after I watch the original trilogy.
It's
up to you, really.
Yes.
So it's essentially
it's like eating a sundae, and then that is the cherry on top.
there you go.
Oh, awesome.
That's
You
what
know
it is.
what?
The man knows what he likes. I like that.
Do you know what Star Wars game they should remake is Shadows of the Empire?
They can.
Don't
They,
spoil.
no, and it's not canon either.
Yeah.
They can't.
Frankie, how about yourself? Do you think you'll be playing this game long and hard into the future?
When I buy it, yeah. I mean, it's when I played the beta, it's just like Battlefield, so I like it.
So you're out of it. You're not too jazzed about it.
No, I'm not buying it because I'm broke.
I'm not asking you. Like, okay, Santa Claus is coming this year and you'll be getting it. So once you own the game and have been playing it, do you anticipate? Work with me on the hypothetical.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, I'm gonna play it for like a Fallout break.
How long?
Like,
okay, I'll
rephrase
rephrase the question. How long do you think the novelty? It'll take the novelty to wear
I won't
off for
trade this
you.
in. I'll tell you that.
You wouldn't trade it in.
No, I'm not gonna trade it in.
That's a good way to.
Frankie's just like every other Star Wars fan out there. They're gonna buy it because it's Star Wars. They don't care if it has one
Frankie.
star.
That's
right?
exactly
Yeah,
why
they're
the
gonna buy it.
PS4 bundle.
Exactly.
The Black Friday bundaroo.
That's
You
right.
made someone very rich, Jaime.
It's the same thing with Batman. I'm not gonna ever turn in my Batman games because I love Batman that much.
There you go, Andres. What about yourself?
If I ever get an Xbox again, I'll probably get it.
She broke your heart.
What do you got now?
Nothing.
He's got a Game Boy.
I have my cell phone.
He's got a Game Boy
Who
Pocket.
is she? We must hurt her.
I touch you. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, I have my iTouch in my phone.
All right. Well, I'm wrapping up the
you know
game,
what?
the Battlefront.
You know what we forgot to mention is that
Maybe on purpose.
Zach had said something about Super Star Wars coming to the PS4 and Xbox.
Yeah, so just a real quick blurb on that. They brought back Super Star Wars, which is a Super Nintendo game, on PlayStation.
So
and
hard.
if you buy the bundle that Jaime T was talking about,
Oh, okay.
it comes with it. And yeah.
The Suckers bundle.
You could also play on the PSN.
Smugglers bundle.
Yes.
I got a
Isaac.
question for Zach. Zach, you know how Xbox One is coming back with the old school games?
Backwards compatible.
Yeah. Are any of the Star Wars going to be available?
They announced 104 games so far,
Right.
and there are actually all 104 available. But
They're all
not,
Duck Hunt.
which is really impressive because it wasn't even on Xbox.
I know, right?
They're like, hey, we're stealing stuff from. So they haven't announced any that are Star Wars yet.
Okay.
But pretty much the way backwards compatibility works is they have to contact the publisher first, and they're like, hey, we want to bring this game back. Is that okay?
No.
And it's up to the publisher too. So it's very likely, unfortunately, that the publisher is going to say
won't.
no,
Because-
especially in the case of Star Wars,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
EA.
especially
Right.
because things are decanonized. So I mean, hopefully, they are. But, but we'll
There's
see.
always the chance that the
Yeah.
licenses are just so freaking loose. I guess what happens with certain like Nintendo games, the licenses kind of go out on them, or they're really old, or there were no good licenses at the time,
Right.
and they just find a way to get the games on later format. So there might
Yeah.
still be a
I
chance
mean,
to do
yeah,
it.
no, it's totally possible. Like I
Yeah.
said, this was the first wave, and that just came out like last week. So we'll see.
Nice. All right. Well, I want to move on to some movie trailers that just came out that are exciting everybody here. The one that excited me the most was Zoolander. Andres? What-
Yes, Zoolander 2. How many of you guys saw it?
I saw the
the
trailer.
trailer,
Does
yes.
everybody see it?
Haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen
okay.
it?
No.
You're not
Describe
missing
it to me,
anything.
bro.
Not missing
You're not.
anything.
You're not. Well, not missing anything. Like it's not spoiler, but it will excite you when you see it. There's a lot of stuff that they're bringing.
Yeah.
back.
Well, did you like the first one?
Absolutely.
Okay, Frankie, you didn't like it, right? Or you
no.
never saw it, right? Can you turn off his mic?
I almost was like,
Yeah,
turn it off.
yeah, everybody looked at me too. Everybody had such
Okay, good,
a
it's off.
confidence in their eyes.
What year did the first one come out?
Ooh, that had to be what, 2000, 2001?
So it hasn't
Yeah,
been.
early 2000s.
I'm gonna read
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll get. I got my guy
Yeah.
on.
Zach,
Continue.
Zach's got it right.
Zach,
got
fact
my
check me
dude.
real quick.
It was when
'Cause
I was in
it's
middle
dates,
school.
right?
The original cast.
Probably 2001. Oh, original cast. Owen Wilson, Ben Stiller.
Who I knocked down?
Who else? Will Ferrell's in it again.
Oh,
Gwyneth
my
Paltrow.
wife.
Is Gwyneth Paltrow?
No,
No.
she's
No.
not in.
Who
What's
is it?
Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, Kristen Wiig is in it. Who's Ben Stiller's wife? What's her name?
The Brady Bunch girl.
Yeah, Brady.
Marsha.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her Marsha.
Oh, so
Yeah,
not Sophia, but
Marsha's in it, and what's her name?
the
Penelope
Hispanic-
Cruz.
oh,
Penelope
my
Cruz.
God.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
wife.
okay. But that's. Oh, who was in the original? Wasn't Gwyneth Paltrow in the first one?
No.
Who was the blonde in the?
No, she was. It was the
Oh,
girl
we
from.
forgot Will
it was
Ferrell.
Marsha.
Yeah, it was
No, I
Marsha.
said
It was Marsha.
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
Did you confuse Gwyneth Paltrow with
I'm
Marsha?
so sorry.
Dude, what is her name? Can you
I'm
find out her
about to
name?
get jumped over here.
Zoolander was 2001.
There you
Okay.
go.
Oh, perfect.
Her name was Marsha, obviously.
Yeah, Marsha.
No wonder I didn't like
But
it.
yeah, that trailer, surprisingly, I chuckled a lot.
It
Yeah, I
had
did.
some Force Awakens ripples through
Yes,
my
Steve
body. a
Taylor.
I
little.
wouldn't
Christine
go that
Taylor.
far. I would not go Force Awakens.
I would when you see you see Will Ferrell walk out and you see him in it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
No,
Like
that was great.
That actually goes like whoa, holy
Dude,
shit.
I was like, wait, did this guy
That
just
was
put
great.
steroids in?
But what ruined it was when he ripped off the muscle suit. I was like, ah,
Spoiler
stupid.
alert for Jaime. Look at that.
It's not real muscle.
Yeah, that's definitely a spoiler.
No, Jaime's not
Guess
going to see
what?
the movie.
I don't like the movie, so I don't care.
They were CGI muscles.
Well,
pretty
do you
much.
do you happen to know what the release date is for that? Have they announced that yet?
They
No,
just said
It's
2016.
Yeah,
summer, right?
2016.
Should be
It
summer.
might be summer,
Yeah,
yeah.
it'll probably be July or something around that time.
Yeah, but that trailer, yeah, it had me rolling.
I'm guessing that's the only thing.
Oh,
Stiller's
Justin
got
Bieber
working on.
dies in that trailer.
Again,
Another
spoiler
spoiler.
alert.
Another spoiler. Well,
Okay, when it's the first like 10
Also,
seconds of
is
the
this not-
trailer.
And it's a trailer.
Is this
Yeah,
not like the
guys,
second
calm
or
down.
third time that Justin Bieber has been accosted by something in a movie just to
Yeah, what was the
find
other
it?
movie?
There was
I don't
another
think- I
movie.
It was
don't think
CSI.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was a TV
CSI.
show.
He got
He gets-
murdered.
No, there
it's
has to
like-
be a movie.
Oh, that was when he was younger.
He gets
though.
killed Training Day style.
Yeah, no, but
How?
like by a
Wait,
million
which
bullets.
Wait, how
What?
does he? How does he get killed?
In the shootout.
Yeah, no, he gets killed Training Day style. Like, just everyone lines up and he just gets like raced with bullets.
Oh, okay. I thought,
Yeah, it was CSI.
The
I thought you
CSI.
meant like when he tells them that he's gonna have to like make it look like there was a shootout and he shoots him in the leg. Remember?
Gotcha.
That's my favorite scene because it's like how do you
Crazy.
prepare yourself to get shot in the leg?
Crazy. I think
Training
Usher
Day
is in
was
the
so
movie
good.
too.
This new one?
Yeah.
What?
I think
Yeah.
Usher's in it.
Oh my God.
I think a bunch of people do
Kristen
cameos.
Wiig looks like she's doing a really
yeah.
funny character
With
in
a
this
bunch
one.
of Botox in her face.
She
She's
looks,
gonna-
she
she's
looks like
gonna
she's
talk.
gonna deliver on this one.
Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
as well.
That
He's
was
in it
funny.
too.
Yeah.
He was like, I am all. I am all.
Those cumber bitches are going crazy right now for that.
Why not, right? Freaking stud. Him and who else? Hugh Jackman gets a lot of that.
Oh, Huey.
He's a stud too. He can sing, dance.
Yeah, he's
I
not.
gotta get on that level.
He's a jack of all trades.
He's not
He's a jack of all
necessarily good
trades.
at those things.
No,
but
he's
he can
not.
do them.
Yeah.
He's a singer.
What's the other trailer you've seen, sir?
No, well, he was going to talk about the Star Wars spot too. We should have actually started with that since we were in
Yeah,
Star
I
Wars
know. Because
territory.
sorry,
The TV
non-Star
spot.
Wars fans, we're
What
going to
a
talk about TV
buzzkill.
spot again.
I guess we could talk about Star
Yeah.
Wars one more time.
But don't worry, Zach. It's only a 30-second TV spot.
We needed to go down to come back up again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
There you go.
Yeah,
But yeah, the TV spot. I think this was the best TV spot they had.
new
Number
footage.
7.
New footage.
Yeah,
right?
was it number 7?
Yes.
New footage.
Yeah, new footage. This is more about Finn.
Yes. More Finn and Han.
Yeah, more Finn and Han.
You've seen actually. If you notice, there's some trailers are like more targeted towards showing Rey. This one now is towards
Oh yeah,
Rey.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, Finn and Han. I forgot what Finn said in the trailer. He said something. I don't know if you guys remember.
Come get some, and then he
yeah,
whips
he
up
said,
a
"Come get
lightsaber.
some," and then he rock bottomed somebody.
I think
Come at me, bro.
I think Han said, "Are you ready for this?" And he said, "Hell yeah."
Oh yeah, no, he was like,
a
"Hell no."
born
Hell
ready.
no.
Yeah, he was hell. Oh, he drove the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Which was amazing.
Wait, is he driving it or is he
Yeah,
using the? I thought he was using the
there
turret.
was a scene where he actually, you could see him in the pilot seat, like
the
going,
cockpit?
"Woo!"
Oh, okay, like doing
Oh,
the
yeah, it
whole
was
roll.
crazy.
Because
Okay,
they showed him
I
in
thought
the
I saw.
turret before.
Yeah, I see him. You
Yeah.
see him in the turret.
Well, this one, I felt like it was more.
He
you know,
was in the
like,
turret
damn.
on this
No.
one. Then?
Yeah.
No, he
was it this one? It might be another one. It might be.
No,
I haven't seen this
I
one.
know he was in the turret, but I know he was screaming, "Woo!" Was he in the turret or was he in the cockpit?
I think he was in the cockpit. I think.
No,
wanna say
I
turret.
disagree. I think he was in the turret. I'm gonna say the turret.
Okay, yeah, I have to watch it again. I think I saw like one.
You gotta
episode.
know how to drive. You can't just walk into the Millennium Falcon and be like, "I'm just gonna
No,
drive
no,
this
he
bitch."
didn't. I'm pretty
All
sure.
right, so other than this minute detail,
Well, no, there's another minute detail that's actually more important than that, and that's the battle axe.
No,
Oh.
the minute detail is that jacket that everyone's tossing around in all the trailers. Finn's jacket he shares with Poe. That's the minute detail that everyone's forgetting about.
That's true.
Is that?
Well,
is that?
well, we know, but
Pay attention.
if you,
That's true.
I can spoil the crap out of this movie right now
No
because
one
I've
cares.
basically pieced it out.
Keep
Okay,
it. Just keep
so
it to
I
yourself.
don't know if you noticed when you see.
don't
Don't
spoil.
I can do it.
Don't spoil.
Oh, I have a theory about
I
that.
have a theory about it too. That's why I can lead you down
Let's
that
all
road.
say-
I have a
But
theory
it'll
about
explain
that.
the whole movie.
Right,
so
but
no, you see, you guys can't handle this.
I like how Isaac just tried to do this awesome.
He's like, nobody talk.
So I guess we're not talking
You
about it.
can't handle it. That's
Okay,
all I'm
next
saying.
segment.
That's all I'm saying is you guys
But
can't
yes,
handle it.
the saber axe that I interrupted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
that-
saber
that
axe is what I want to talk about.
That was like a master taser.
it pops out, right?
Yeah,
Like
he
a-
just slingshotted that
like
thing
he's like
out.
some kind of
when he got
predator and
excited.
shit.
Oh yeah, I look exactly like Predator.
Like Predator.
The thing that's so awesome about this is like I'm not going to say any jokey
I
anti-Star
was
Wars
about to
stuff.
say.
No, I'm
But that's already being an
I was
ass
already
myself.
primed.
I'm like super excited for The Force Awakens, and like after I saw the trailer, I was like, all right, I haven't seen any of these TV spots. I've like intentionally not
Yeah,
watched them.
yeah.
So here
Better
you guys,
for you.
I know.
Hearing you guys talk about this, it's just like, oh, what am I gonna get myself into?
That's dope.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna
Here's
be
the thing
good.
about Disney. Disney is really pumping a lot of this advertising.
It's gonna be
out.
toys.
I mean,
yeah.
when you remember Phantom of the Menace, I mean, you had to buy a ticket and go see an ugly Brad Pitt movie just to see the trailer.
Oh, be Joe Black.
Yeah, Joe Black. You know what I'm saying?
3
So
hours.
it's like that was the only time you could see a trailer. Then finally, internet was invented, but it wasn't.
Huzzah.
Yeah, it wasn't
that
like
good.
today.
Yeah.
Definitely not
So
today.
Before it was just
I
trailers
mean,
and posters.
For Disney to come out with how many trailers already?
7 TV
Seven.
spots.
7.
Yeah.
7.
It's amazing. It's
Not
amazing.
to mention the little details they give out on other things. On
The
accident,
toys, Toys Friday.
Legos.
Monopoly.
You know what it is?
Legos.
You know what it is? This is
I said it.
This is just like giving heroin to the Star Wars fans. It's just pumping it and pumping
sweet,
it
sweet
and pumping
Star
it
Wars
and
heroin.
pumping it.
Well,
But they're doing really good at like hiding the story
I think
In a
so.
with
way,
all
yeah.
trailers.
I think
'Cause
so.
Abrams-
I agree.
Abrams
Like,
has said
really
we
good.
haven't
Well,
seen-
I can
we
say
haven't
that I
seen
can
10
tell you
minutes
this.
yet.
No, we've
the
only
whole-
seen, I think, like,
I
the
can tell
first
you the whole
five-
story
five,
though. From all I've seen in the trailers, I could probably put the story together for all of you.
Okay.
That's all I want to
No,
say.
wait. If you can figure it out, tell me, where is Luke?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in an island.
You figured it out. Let's see it.
What
I
planet?
did.
What galaxy?
He's.
I know where he's at.
He's
What
on
system?
Jakku. He's been on Jakku.
He's on vacation.
I bet you
He's on
wearing,
hiatus.
He's wearing
Little
Yoda's.
R&R.
He's wearing Yoda's cape.
He's actually at the
and stuff.
Skywalker Ranch.
He's knocking on Lucas's door. Pay me! Hey!
Fuck you, pay me.
Do they make their own dressing at the Skywalker Ranch? This is like the Hidden Valley.
That'd be a really, really good spinoff. Just Luke on vacation. He's just like wearing like a floral patterned shirt.
Let's
and
add
he's just
this.
barbecuing.
Holding it.
Let's
It's
add
not.
this though.
It's not it's not Lucasfilm. It's Hidden Ranch Valley.
Let's add this though. But he has his dad, so it's like a Weekend at Bernie's, but with Luke and Vader.
Lucas Ranch.
Oh, that'd be badass.
That would be awesome.
At least, one thing I can kind of shamefully plug right here is there's now Lego reviews by me on the Nerdbot.com.
Awesome.
So you can check out the first one being the Millennium Falcon from The Force Awakens, which gives a little bit of information in regards to The Force Awakens itself. You got some bad guys on there. So I'm telling you, Legos are giving away a little bit of the story, like mentioned a little bit earlier.
So is Finn in the cockpit or in the turret in the Lego set?
You know
I
what?
can't tell you because I'll get jumped after this podcast.
Yeah. I kind of
It was a turret, so we know.
Who's Finn's dad?
I am.
Papa
Makes
Finn.
sense.
There you go.
Makes sense.
I have a theory that it's Lando Calrissian.
We
but
all-
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
That's one of the many theories.
Why not Mace Windu?
It could
It
be.
could be. I thought about that one too.
Hey,
You
Because
just
he's
got
dead.
mine.
That's why.
hey, they cut
Samuel
it. Didn't he
Jackson.
get cut in half? So the bottom
no,
half
no,
is
he
cut.
got thrown out.
Oh,
Just yeah, he got thrown out the window.
Okay. See, so then
And then
everything.
he got eaten by Windu
See, but
because he
everything
gets eaten in every movie.
But everything else works though, right? The hands are off, but everything else works.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
maybe, who knows? On his way down, he might have fallen on somebody. You
saber
know,
still works,
who knows?
yeah, you
he
never
could have
know.
just fell in the right place, right time.
That would be amazing if Mace did survive, you know?
Yeah.
And
if Maul,
But-
if Maul can survive being cut in half.
True.
But you do have to know that by the time he reaches Force Awakens,
Yeah, he's old.
going to be like the person on that
Yeah.
Tarantino movie that he came out in. He's going to look like the
Django?
Django.
Oh,
I
I hope he doesn't talk.
I thought you were talking about Steve Buscemi again. Like, why I gotta be Mr. Pink?
Yeah, Mace is going to be that. You know, he's going to be.
you know him? What you doing with my hair?
Andres, do you have another trailer you want to get onto before we close things out?
You know, there's this Rainbow Six trailer, live action trailer that came out.
Wow.
I heard, are you serious?
Yeah.
It's for the video game, not a movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's for the game. Yeah.
Wait,
Six rainbows.
You see how
awesome.
excited you got?
Yeah.
because
No,
it's
but
like,
hold on, because
you
I
say
thought it was
real
for a
life.
movie. I thought it was for a movie.
Dragon Ball
Did you see
Z.
it?
No, I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
you haven't seen it? Okay, yeah. So pretty much exactly what happened, I think, in Advanced Warfare, where Kevin Spacey was the lead in the story.
Okay.
I think Idris Elba is doing the same thing for the new Rainbow Six game.
Okay.
But they had like 6 different trailers
For the game?
For the game.
Okay.
But it was live action.
So I'm gonna add like a little
Go ahead.
caveat to that. I actually haven't seen them, but Rainbow Six is another Battlefront situation where there isn't gonna be a campaign. I don't know if
it's
they're gonna
all
try
online.
to
It's
shoot.
modes.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna try
Yeah.
to shoehorn some story in, but they're not doing a full blown campaign.
Wait, this Rainbow Six?
Yes,
Or are you
Rainbow
talking
Six
about all
Siege.
Rainbow Six?
You know
Rainbow
what?
Six Siege.
Oh, okay.
It's
They scrapped
scenarios.
Yeah.
Having
I
you
played
guys
it, so-
haven't you guys mentioned the things you just mentioned right now as far as not having the story, and then talking about increased online gameplay
Yeah.
in that aspect. I don't see why things are just not going to go more towards that way, and then be a little bit like COD Zombies, where the story is actually what you can accomplish online with the team, essentially like World of Warcraft, obviously.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting at. I was saying, like, I don't know if, like, they've already said they don't have a dedicated campaign. I don't know if they're going to shoehorn Idris Elba in, like, I don't even know how to do an Idris Elba voice because his voice is different in every movie.
Hey, man.
I'm just going to give him this voice. This
really?
doesn't sound like him, but I don't know if he's going to be like, all right, guys, you guys have to take out those terrorists. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I'm assuming it's that. But I have no idea. I didn't know if it was story mode. I didn't know if it was going to be
I
like a
played
Battlefront situation. Oh, you played it, right?
I played it at Comic-Con, and I did not see Idris Elba in there anywhere. So he might just be there for the advertisement campaign.
Probably for the
possible.
commercial.
He's just the face.
And one of the things I like again
The
I
sexy
didn't
face.
see the beautiful face. I didn't see the kind of like Andres.
Thank you.
I didn't get to see
Don't
the
fall in love.
I didn't see the trailer, but accompanied by the trailer's announcement that next weekend, I want to say the 27th.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving
The 27th
weekend.
on, that they're going to have an open beta for Xbox One and PS4, so you don't have to get into some crazy like
Cool.
sign up,
Sweet.
so it'll just be available to
Hey,
everyone. So
you guys
that'd be
didn't
cool.
kill me because I had 6 codes for the beta on all platforms and I lost them, so we could have been playing.
It's
Wow.
okay. It's just Rainbow Six. We're not missing
It's
much.
not that good.
Yeah.
It was fun, but
we
yeah,
go
it's
again.
better.
I think if I do recall, everybody's still starting like 3 different games all in the same week.
Oh, yeah,
Starting
no.
Fallout, starting COD, and starting
well,
Battlefront. So
Anthony, it's
gonna be
the
time to catch
holiday
up.
season, so us gamers know know that.
They gotta crank them out.
Yeah, we're not. I haven't seen my family since Sunday.
I haven't seen the sun
And
since
he
Sunday.
lives, and they live in the same house. That's the weird thing about it. They just haven't seen him come out of his room.
It's work, games, school.
I'm like South Park. Mom, Hot Pockets.
I know, right?
Mom, bathroom. Well,
Bathroom bucket.
well, I really want to thank Isaac Almada for being here today.
Hey,
on
thanks
this
for
Nerdbot.
having me, guys.
Dude,
You guys
it's
are
been
awesome.
great picking your brain about Star Wars and everything that you're doing at Nuke the Fridge. So I hope you come back again in the future.
Thank you.
And I want to thank Frankie Obe for being here also.
Thank you.
And I want to thank Andres Franco,
Thank you.
Jaime T,
You're very welcome.
and Zach.
I was actually gonna say you're welcome too. So
Oh wow, you guys.
We're assholes.
Would you like fries with that?
Is there anything you guys are gonna, anything we can look forward to as far as Nerdbot.com? Any articles you guys got?
I just
going
wrote
on?
one.
Oh, you just, what is it?
It's about throwing in superheroes, replacing other superheroes. It's basically me ranting about stuff I don't like in comic books and
That's
movies.
good. Well, Frank is good at ranting about stuff, so non sequitur, so it should be pretty good.
Oh, Frankie's bitch.
But you can check that out on nerdbot.com. You can also find out everything that we do on the daily at facebook.com/nerdbotmedia.
Check out our Instagram.
And we also have the Instagram Nerdbot Media. Instagram at, wait, what is it? How do you say
It's
it?
Nerdbot.
At Nerdbot Media, right? There you go. Okay, I'm still new to the Instagrams and the Facebooks.
Oh, Grandpa.
So make sure
You
that,
still have MySpace.
yeah, well, I still have Zynga, if you guys could even pull that far back. Thank
just
you.
have a
That's for all my deep
He has
internet
life-
nerds right there. So thanks to
I have
everybody
Kazan,
again.
Limelight.